Oh man, where do I even put the webcam? I don't know. I gotta click into the game. Yay! Coding overload, yay! Final Fantasy 14 is back! Hi, Evan! I can't click out of the window.
What?
Why is it playing Happy Mute? What the hell is this?
The Gold Saucer Make It Rain event is currently happening, so it's playing the Gold Saucer music.
Isn't that only for the gold saucer?
Well, it's, you know how when there's seasonal events, they have a seasonal of the music for the seasonal event plays in where the cities, in the spots where there's the seasonal event.
Guess this is where the seasonal event is.
Remember there was the Christmas event here? Well, in its place is now the Gold Saucer event is currently occurring.
That should be fine. All right. Floor is very flat and shiny, like the Paper Mario remake. I never noticed. All right, Evan, what's on the agenda? Agenda. Also, there's the Discord link to our free company.
Don't I could, if there's a, well, no one's gonna join, but if someone did join, I could kick them out.
Our free company is very exclusive.
It's just for us.
It's a very exclusive.
You could put, if you wanted, you could put your webcam where the chat is, because most people cover the chat.
Why? I'm not like that. This game is about camaraderie and
yes.
Community.
Sometimes other people haven't given their consent for you to be streaming them.
What were they gonna? Well, how could that possibly be bad?
Sometimes they will tell you private things.
How do I don't even remember how to zoom the camera in. This is something else.
So you are gonna have to figure out how to play the game.
Yeah, that's true. What are all of the? Hold on. Lucid dreaming is you get more MP, right? Temperance, forget. Presence of mind,
you
forget.
Can read your tooltip.
I know. I'm just seeing which ones I remember. I vaguely remember a meter. This one's like new, right?
Because you got that for like level 9.
5 blades. Yeah. Asylum. I think is that the one where you move the person?
No, the asylum.
That's
is
rescue.
The one where you put those. Asylum is the zone, the healing zone you put on the ground.
I think benediction was like super heal. Surecast is like you won't get interrupted. I only know that because of the context clues. Or wait, maybe that's swift cast. No, that one's probably casted now with no cooldown. No raise. Don't remember that. Cure 2, I threw it away in the garbage when I got Cure 3 and realized that was a really bad idea. I'll never forget Cure 2. Regen, self-explanatory. Cure 3, self-explanatory. Benson, don't remember that one. This one's like you have the flower and you like, it does damage. You get another damaging move. You get, besides throwing rocks. Or flashbanging the stream. I feel like I remember using a size a lot, but I don't remember what it does. Wait, isn't this...
A size is your AoE damage.
Okay, I was gonna say this replaces the flashbang.
No, a size is a cooldown AoE damage, where you can only use it every like 40 seconds, but it does a damage and it also heals.
I remember that. Ah, the Suna was like heal status effects.
Yes, if I have Doom or something like that,
Doom.
you need to take it off.
I have Doom. Suna was healing over time.
Medica 2 is your AoE heal. That also puts a regen on.
Oh yeah, this one, I accidentally read it. I wouldn't have remembered otherwise. This is the heal with the flower. This is like...
You spend the flower and
backup heal.
You spend the flower, and if you spend the flower enough, you get the red flower, which lets you do the big damage move.
Wasn't this like a huge AoE heal that takes 10 minutes to...
No, that's a bonus heal. That's an off cooldown. Like, it's
okay,
not
it's a minute. Then, oh wait, that's all useless. I think, didn't I put the ones I don't care about down here? Just in case I ever need them? I think that's what I did.
I think the tab, Q, E, and R is still somewhat useful. That's cure. That's Dia and Glare, so those are your attacks. Q and E is your attacks.
Okay.
3
I'm gonna have to like.
is another attack.
I don't know. I have no idea how I'm gonna remember, like, remember any of this. I have no like make flashcards or something. I have no idea. No idea.
No, we're gonna do something.
We're just gonna hope that. What, do you have something in mind? That isn't the dummy in front of the house.
It was gonna be the dummy. In front of the house.
Get the muscle memory back. Shift G.
Do you want to do that, or do you just want to not?
That is something I will do off stream, I think.
Then why did we start the stream? There's gonna be a dungeon in this patch.
There's gonna be a.
You're gonna.
Well,
there's gonna have to be fighting at some point. No matter what you do, you can do the raids. You can do the 8-man raid. You can do the story, which there's gonna be a dungeon in the story. You can do the 24-man raid, which is a really good storyline as well. Those are probably your options right now.
Well, I don't know what any of them actually are. Well, what do you recommend? Well, if you said this would be the best story to start with right now.
So here's a question. We didn't really do them this way before, but would you like to do content based on what patch they came out in? Or
You mean like
to do-
as they came out? I'd rather do them all at once, I'd say.
So you
the
would rather
story.
do the story in a single chunk, and the raid in a single chunk, and the extra dungeons in a single chunk.
Yes.
Yarsh.
That's the reason why I waited. Well, kind of. Also, that I wouldn't have to wait months in between. But you know, same idea. Wait, actually, first things first. How do I teleport again? Do I open the? Oh shit.
It's next. You see where your sprint button is next to your whale?
Yes.
The one that looks like a person, and yeah. All right. So first thing, you want to go to the golden saucer.
Yeah, we got to do the mini cactpot.
Nope, that's not all.
It's very important.
You also need to get your one new Yokai Watch reward.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. Oh my god.
I remembered for you because I'm a smart and considerate
Yeah,
friend.
Well, that has to be the on the checklist of things to do. Okay, hold on. I can remember this. Wasn't it just straight ahead? I think it was just straight ahead. Yes! I'm a damn genius. I forget how to talk to people.
Right click.
Right click. Two?
Left click.
That's pretty good.
Left click is just select. If you right click, it selects and interacts a second time.
Did you know there's a plugin that just outright tells you?
Use it. Yes, you use
No. I use the website.
There's a plugin.
Fuck.
Wow.
It literally highlights it in the game. Like, wow. I thought I was cheating before. Holy crap. This is ridiculous.
Because it's the special event, you also are getting 1.5 times rewards from your little tickets.
Oh my goodness. Poggy. There's more to be won tomorrow. All right, what am I doing to get my... Yeah, I have not played long before they added the avatars. Oh my god. Where do I get this? I don't have to do fates, do I?
No, so hang on. Go to... I don't remember where. There should be... You see that fountain in your screen?
That one?
Yeah, go towards that.
Oh yeah, isn't there... Like, usually there's an NPC here. Oh my god, it's Whisper! Do I...
Purchase the Framers kit.
Oh, is this just normal money?
This is MGP.
Ew. I was like, man, I sure hope I did extra fates. I definitely didn't. You have proven yourself a loyal friend to yokai of all shapes and sizes. Yay!
Yay!
Can you just buy this, or can you only buy this if you got everything?
You can only buy that if you got everything. So you need to go.
So I'm kind of awesome.
I think you need to go into your inventory and use it now.
Inventory, that's like this one.
Yes.
Used. I forgot about the topiaries.
Why did you buy all the topiaries?
In case I needed them. In case I needed these.
Hey, I warned you.
In case I needed them. Okay, hold on. How do, for one thing at a time. How do I set my avatar?
Okay, so you're gonna want to go to character.
Yeah.
And it should be adventurer plate.
Adventurer.
Actually, it should also be.
Cannot be viewed by other players because you have not created it yet. Okay.
Yes. No, that's just correct. Or does she still need to do the portraits thing? I don't know.
Flattering. Oh man, this is a whole thing, isn't it?
It's a whole thing.
Character. I am standing.
Customize your Monster Hunter Guild card.
I'm standing this way. Can I change the facial? Okay, yeah. Yeah! Oh no, they're gonna have all the funny face. Ew! I hope that doesn't show up in cutscenes. That's gross. I guess that is amazed. You know what? I didn't tweet. I haven't done this in forever.
Yes. You know what else? On like June 12th, that's Defrost Galactic's next season.
June 12th?
I think so.
I thought that shit was never coming. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, you know, oh, it's coming soon, but soon is always going to be 3 months away.
I told you it was coming in June, and then they were like, it's like June 12th.
There was fear. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Fake smile? What? So small. How do I, like, move from side to side?
What do you mean?
Like, position my character differently in the frame as if I could, like, click and drag him.
You can click and drag. Like, right click and drag, I think?
Oh!
You can click and drag in
Forgot
the frame and
about
move the camera around.
the right to click. I see. But you know what? For now, this is pretty good. Thanks cannot be saved while performing motions. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm going to space. Did I say Yokai Watch? I thought, wasn't there like a... You get like a thing with all the like Puni faces down here or something?
You do, but this is just the portrait.
How do I get that?
So you need to save the portrait, but I don't know why it's not letting you.
Oh. While performing motions?
So hang on.
What do you reckon a motion is?
Is there a button that makes you not move anymore?
Like, what do you mean?
Because your character in the portrait is animating. That's what I think it means. I've only interacted with the portraits a little bit. They're
really, you haven't.
I made an adventurer's plate, and I've got everything all set for me.
If I do standing one, no. I don't even know what I had in that before. The transition is so funny. All changes will be lost. How do I?
No, don't
just.
hang on.
Are you googling it?
I'm looking up. I'm figuring out how to do this.
Got the damn Yokai Watch preset. Botanist simple, Weaver simple, White Mage. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it as the White Mage one. So, I guess Yokai Stars? That's not even like a thing.
Click that.
Click what?
Pause button underneath your portrait. That's
oh, you have to get a still of the animation, I guess.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I see. There we go.
Also, I just disconnected from the server, but Discord was fine. I don't know why.
Classic Evan internet.
That's why I said 1 more minute before we started, because I said, okay, I'm ready.
Was it not going well? Are you there? Evan? Evan, are you there? Man, I'm so small and over on this side of the screen now. I'm so used to the webcam being bigger and closer. Ricky Business has logged out. Well, you know what we can do.
Okay.
Okay, he's back.
I'm back now. So when I said, okay, I'm ready, I hit enter, and Discord, the message was grayed out, and I was like, oh, it's not sending. And then it took a minute for the message to send that I was ready for you, and I was like, wait, no, I'm not ready.
Stop!
Okay.
Alright, how do I get the other
So go back to Adventurers
thing?
Plate.
Adventurers plate?
Yes.
Oh, and I can do this. I did it.
Okay, edit
Plate
plate
design?
design.
Oh. Okay, I see. This is like my card. Can I
Yes, I said
Can I
your
make-
Monster Hunter card.
make it so that it doesn't do this?
I think hit advanced settings.
Advanced settings. Invert portrait placement. Oh. No, I like being on the right side because I'm right-handed.
I feel like there's a way to change where the thing is at the top. That's
Beveled
getting annoying.
edge.
Either that, or you have to edit your
Outer
portrait
bevel.
to move you down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do here. Okay, we'll do this. Whoops. We gotta get it perfect. Unlike my thumbnails, which I feel like are always off-centered.
Anyway, congratulations, you once again own all the Yokai Watch items.
Yay! I'm the world's biggest Yokai Watch fan. Is there really no way that... Okay, whatever. Whatever. What is this?
What's what?
Is this like when you're online?
Oh yeah, you can say like how your schedule for the game if you want to order.
Oh my god.
I'm online on Thursdays on 5 p.m. So if
I
you
mean,
want to
I
raid, if you want to raid, then we can do that.
I know this is the game for it, but like, still, that's like, isn't that excessive?
No, it's
Seems
what everyone
excessive
wants.
to me. We gotta go with the white, because we don't need the yokai stars anymore.
He hates Yokai
What
Watch
is
so
name?
much.
Name day! What? Yay! Birthday!
That's your birthday. That is birthday.
I mean, I'm assuming there's no Christmas, right? DPS emblem. I'm
There
a
might-
DPSer.
I feel like
There-
there
there-
could be. There was
Did they-
laurels.
I was gonna say, did they announce this like? Did they add this before Christmas and then during the Christmas event maybe they added it? I don't know. There we go. This is me. All right, we did the most important thing. What's the second most important thing? Is there an event going on right now to get stuff?
You can. Yes, there is the Golden Saucer has a quest with it. Lets you get a little Kappa uniform, and you can
Oh,
put it-
that thing.
Yes,
I don't know if I'm interested in it. How long? Is this like a 30-minute thing?
I think so.
Oop. Oop. Part of
It's
me's
a
like,
single quest,
should
it's
I
like
get it just
20,
in
30
case I have a change of heart at some point in my life and want to wear the Kappa uniform? But I don't think I will. Okay, so what's the third most important thing we should be doing?
Oh boy.
God, that's the guy from Final Fantasy.
So that's why I was like, so you beat Endwalker, and then you were like,
Yes.
all right, I'm Christmas '95, and now I will only play this game when expansions come out. That's okay, because all play styles are valid. Says Yoshi P. And I'm good for you.
Evan's like, all play styles are valid.
Yeah,
Shaking his head and going
I'm saying it sincerely.
sincerely.
I'm saying it honestly and truthfully.
I'm standing in the way. I'm gonna move over a little.
It's your fault that you don't believe me. That says more about you. But yeah, so after that, then 6.01 came out a couple weeks after, and that was they added the first step of the raid. So that was before any actual additional story. The raid comes out immediately after the first tier of it. So
Does the raid?
But I assume you want to do the actual main story.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because it's like a month away. But part of me's like, because it's like end of Endwalker for like half of the patches, and then beginning of Dawn Trail for the last half, right?
Nope, this is the one time where they didn't do that.
So it's just end of Endwalker?
End of Endwalker is the end of Endwalker. There's no...
So it's just start of Dawn Trail?
No.
Then what could it be? What could it be? It can't be anything else.
I did say this during the Christmas event. It's a middle thing where it has nothing to do with either of them. It's a side adventure.
Middle adventure? Okay, so like, what do we have? We have the raids, we have the main story, and there's a third thing, right?
The big raid.
Big raid?
With lots of people. The 24-person raid.
Like Alexander?
No, Alexander was an 8-person raid.
What was the big raid for that? Do you know?
The big raid in Heavensward was the Sky Pirates.
I don't remember that at all. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't remember the Sky Pirates, but you remember Kate Sith was there with the
the
Sky
uncle,
Pirates.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, no reason of course there's a reason I don't remember.
You erased it.
Yeah, I think it's still crazy that like the brain does that, even for things like this. Very strange.
I think it's more indicative of a serious problem.
I think it's in my DNA. I don't think we talked about it since the last Final Fantasy 14. I think it's just genetic on my mom's side, but you know, are any of those three things like interlocked in each other? One thing references another or something?
See, that's the thing, is that in our experience is always doing this. Not really. The only time is, I think, remember in the Eden raids where Thancred and Urianger were like, alright, Reen and Gaia, we're not gonna be here next time. We gotta go back.
Oh yeah, and then they came back.
And then they didn't come back in the last part of the Eden raids because they went back to the source.
Right. And they didn't account for that, which is surprising.
What do you mean?
It's Yoshi pineapples, right? No, because like
they did account for it.
But they had some excuse for it, for them coming back if you did it out of order.
No,
I'm thinking of something like that. I remember something like that.
Okay, So if you did the entire Shadowbringers main story that had Thancred and Urianger and they were there, and then in the middle of it they leave and go back to the source. If you start the Eden raids fresh, Thancred and Urianger are back there.
Yeah, okay.
And then in the middle of that, they say there's a cutscene that has like they have a conversation with Reen and Gaia, and they're like, okay, we're gonna be leaving, so we're not gonna be here next time. You have to go out into the empty and go to the Eden raids. So it is technically, if you played it in release order, it makes perfect sense. But if you go back and just do them one at a time, then technically, yes, Thancred and Urianger do come back somehow miraculously.
I see, but there's none that we have to worry about for these upcoming three things, right? I feel like there were more stuff. You like rattled off 10 things I could do or something if I wanted to.
Oh, those were old things. So first of all, you never did the boss battles with Gaius in Shadowbringers patches. You never did them. Gaius has a whole additional storyline before Endwalker, and you didn't do it.
Well, I don't really think that's my fault.
You didn't.
Surely.
I'm pretty sure you said, "Eh."
That
I'll
did
get to it
I?
eventually.
Okay.
To me, you said it to me.
Well,
so I think
that
it's
would have
your
been
fault.
like after the fact, right? Like after I missed it, maybe.
You said, "Oh, it's too something." I think maybe it was too close to Endwalker. You said, "Eh, I'll do it eventually."
Oh, yeah, it probably was like I'm not gonna finish it before Endwalker. That makes sense.
So
Hopefully.
you didn't, and now there's that part. There's the near raids.
Yeah, that's on ice still.
There's, you never like you just wanted everything to do that you didn't do in the game. The things I've talked about so far. I'm focusing on the Endwalker patches, but you never did Eureka or Bosja.
Yeah, I don't want to do the like Jenga tower or whatever. I don't care.
No, that's Heaven on High. That's Deep Dungeon. Bosja is like you go out into a zone and you like do specific fights. It's pretty. I like it. It's fun, but it's also how you get the special relic weapon from Stormblood and Shadowbringers, respectively.
I don't
Eureka
care
and
about
Bosja.
relic weapons. I
They
already
look
have the
very cool.
perfect weapon.
They look cool, but also it's fun. It's actually I like the content though. It's fun to like because they have unique content specifically designed for them now.
What do you mean?
Eureka and Bosja.
Oh,
Are
okay,
unique
that you mean
content.
like their story? Yeah, okay. It's not like you you go to this guy, you get a book. It says kill 10 Kate Siths, and then wait,
Yes, they
it's
stopped.
sorry, kill 10 Ketchis, and then you know, all right, you finish part 1 of 100.
Yes, they did. They got rid of that. Heaven's Word was similar in that you had to do all these little side quests and fetching things. And then Stormblood had Eureka, and Shadowbringers had Bosja, and those were unique content with their own storyline while getting the relic weapon. So I think they're fun. You never did those. Endwalker, actually, because they had to focus on some other production in Final Fantasy XIV.
What does
It
that
goes-
mean?
I think they mostly were focusing on Island Sanctuary, which is the Animal Crossing Harvest Moon mode.
What?
So you get an island and you can do like little farming things. There's a whole side quest you can do that, and it's basically a time killer
Okay.
that you can do while like you're waiting in.
This
queue
game
for,
has
like-
everything.
So it's kind of a Harvest Moon, but everyone like did things. It's fun. You can do your little farm while you're waiting for like, oh, I got to do this dungeon, and waiting for it to queue up. You can do your little farm.
I guess that's for DPS players.
Yeah. So anyway, what I was trying to say is, Endwalker, they actually skimped out, and to get the relic in Endwalker, you actually have to do it the old-fashioned way of, you gotta get these materials. So do
Yikes.
this and get these points. There's no unique adventure-y content, which people were like,
Wasn't that because of
But the-
COVID or something?
well, Endwalker released in 2021. So, like, they were working in office for a while by then. Or out of office remotely for a while already. I don't think it was COVID.
They're just lazy.
No, I think it's because they were making the Island Sanctuary, and they were also making
Lazy
like,
developers.
the variant dungeons, which is also a new thing. That's a thing.
What
we
does
can
that
do.
entail?
So they made 3 dungeons that have different paths you can go down that are different when you run them each time.
Interesting, I think.
And there's also hard modes. So if you have if you're like a small party, you can do like really hard content as just like a 4-person group, instead of having to get 8 or 24 people or 8 people together to do savages and extreme boss fights.
That's good.
So if you're a small party, you have hard content you can do. But also, there's a regular mode where it's just like you can explore a cool dungeon. that's a little different than the normal dungeon design, because the normal dungeon design is very linear. We can do those dungeons. That's in the Endwalker patches.
I guess we throw those on at the end, right? Unless they're important to have earlier. I don't know.
I need to see something.
This person pre-ordered Dawn Trail. Wow. Should probably do that, but I'll just do it when it comes out, I guess.
But then you won't get the pre-order bonus.
Isn't it just the... I guess I should get the earrings anyway, even though I'm not going to use them now. What if I use them later?
It's important. You could get the minion and the earrings, and you do have to pre-order, because if you don't pre-order it, you only get to start playing on like July 3rd.
Oh, right. Wait, when's the early access?
The 28th of June.
Okay, I didn't know that. It's good knowledge. It's good knowledge.
You only get the early release date by a few days if you pre-order it.
That's good enough for me. It's not like it's gonna matter. There are gonna be a million queues anyway. I was like, oh yeah, I finished Endwalker in like a week. It could have been a few days if it weren't for the queues. When I think about it, and that was crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that again.
So I do have a list, I think. Oh wait, you know
probably
what?
posted it in Discord, right?
I forgot. There's another thing we gotta do in the patches. It's Hildebrand. He's back.
Oh yeah, he's been gone for so long.
Hildebrand's back.
Hildebrand's back, baby.
I'm gonna write these down on a little list.
Are they in Discord?
They're not organized. One it's just
So
it's sprinkled in a whole conversation.
I leave the order of things to do in your hands. I'm putting my life in your hands right now. You not only do you know what's literally in the patches, the patch content, but also you just have a better intuition for that stuff, I think.
I'm typing it down.
I'm gonna try again.
You've been playing for half an hour, and
Yep.
you've not been playing.
Yes, but
That's
know,
okay.
isn't
We're
that
enjoying?
we're just getting the wheels spinning, you know? You know the metaphor where it's like,
You know the song by
And-
Journey, "The wheel in the sky keeps on turning." You know
no,
that one?
no, absolutely not.
I said it in chat before we started.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. No. Unless it's in a video game. No.
I also said, "What's the frequency, Kenneth?" when I asked what was going on with you, and you don't understand that
Nope.
either. I'm pretty
Absolutely
sure.
not.
You should listen to more music than video game music. You should actually experience things and be cultured in the music.
Well, I'm cultured in video game music.
That's
what the
not
heck?
cultured. It doesn't make you cool and unique. There's too many people like that in the world already. You should actually enjoy all
There-
types of music, and
there-
that's the cool and unique thing to do.
There are too many people that know what you're referencing, I think. I'm kind of more unique in that regard.
Well, I think that you should open your mind to more great culture, and then you will experience more things. Okay, I'm gonna write down the things I want to rate now. That's okay. Chris, have you actually gone to our new house yet? I don't think so.
Nope, absolutely not.
You should go there instead of just standing in the gold saucer. You can enjoy our new little house.
Let's see. Teleport button. Estate Hall. I remember that much.
We have a medium house.
What, was it small before?
We had a small house before.
Oh my god. Is it? I guess it's a little bigger. You know, like Luigi's Mansion D rank to C rank, you know?
Yes, we don't have a super house, and we don't really need one because we're only 20 folks.
I remember this sound, this godforsaken sound.
What sound?
The mailbox. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Encloses a set of Leon Heart attire. Brooding angst optional.
Oh, that's Squall's outfit from Final Fantasy VIII.
What did I do for this?
You subscribed enough. You have a loyalty thing.
See,
I'm surprised you only just got it now.
I'm not.
I think it's like I think it's like for subscribing for like 180 days worth of subscription time.
Okay, maybe I should have it then, but I guess not. Who the fuck are these people in our house?
That's the mender. You always remember when you always had to repair your gear and you go home and you click that NPC right there and you go. And then
I think I went to like one of the starting towns and did it there.
No, you
or
always.
just in
I
one of the
remember
towns.
You always went to the house. I think. I don't know.
These stairs are fake.
They are fake, but we have a little bookcase. The downstairs is similar. We've made it similar to the downstairs at the old house.
Yeah, I was gonna
Bigger
say I was like the portrait baby there.
but it's bigger and there's a piano now.
You can't literally play it.
No.
Final Fantasy XIV. This is what I expect from you.
You can only play instruments if you're a bard.
Oh, but like if you're a bard, can you actually sit down and play it?
No, I just mean you can play songs as a
Oh.
bard. And now we have an upstairs too, and it's a little trophy hall.
I don't like this. It makes me think of like
This
a
is
mansion.
This is what Lucy made.
I'll know who that is.
So Gavin's friend.
I think the only Gavin friend I know is David.
Yes. That's David, yes. I wanted to call him Dave for a second, but I was like, is it Dave or David? Anyway, David.
Is his name in here
you know-
Lucy? No, I did not know that.
Nope. David's. Last time I checked fiance, but probably by now. Wife
Oh. Yeah,
is also in our
I'm not caught up on the David lore.
You need to catch up on your David lore.
Just how I remember it. Wait, I thought I built a maze in here. Wait, did I? I can't move.
Yes, you're in the wall you built, remember?
Okay.
You placed it.
Okay.
Remember?
I thought I built a maze, but
No, you made a single wall, actually, and it was terrible, and I told you you should care about these great things you can do, like make little rooms for yourself.
no, I think I'll just read and then do other things. Read the story and do other things. Eh.
You don't care about the great features of Final
I mean,
Fantasy
I
XIV.
respect that like the game is vast enough that you can go on to your driver's license and tell people when you're gonna be online every day. But that's not really me. At least for now. At home, where can I go to drop off all of my Starlight mobiles? Actually.
Your retainer. There should be a bell.
Oh
Up.
yeah. I thought, can I go to like a chest or something?
The armoire is for like event.
Oh fuck! It used to be here.
It's up the stairs all the way.
I think they moved it.
No, it's because we moved to Ishgard.
What?
We were in Ul'dah before. Now we're in Ishgard.
Wow. Why aren't we in Japan?
That's where
Oh, wait.
Gavin lives.
In Japan.
Okay. I'm pretty sure your guys are full though.
What? Both of them?
It looked like it.
On.
It says 175 inventory.
This does not bode well.
You did also one of your guys sold something, and he has like 40,000 gil.
Yeah, I don't need that. I'll
You
do
should
that.
you should take it. It's good. See, what do you do? What do you do these things for?
You might need it. You might need it one day. If I ever get a house, I know what my yard is gonna look like.
You can't even make a room, and you're gonna get a house?
What? You never know. One day, I might have a change of heart. And, you know, in case something like that happens, I have to be prepared. If I'm not prepared, then if it happens, then, like, I'm gonna be out of luck.
You do have a bunch of junk in your retainer.
Hey, my trees are not junk, okay?
No, I'm talking about, like, crafting materials, which you don't craft. You've
Well,
never
but what
wanted
if
to
I do craft?
Maybe you do want to craft.
What if I do craft?
Like, some of these are, like, actual furniture items, but, like, look at the meat. What are you going to use that meat for?
This?
Yeah.
Is
what
an
are you-
ingredient for something, presumably.
What are you going to do with it?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about.
Have you leveled culinarian?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then what are you going to use the meat for?
For when I level culinarian in
Okay.
the future.
You're going to need to reconcile this inventory at some point. And you
How do I obtain another retainer? Incidentally,
you pay more in your subscription.
really? You can't just
Yes.
like put down a flat $5. Well, it's Final Fantasy 14, I guess. You know.
It is.
They can't. They don't do that.
If you want more than 2 retainers, you, I think, pay like, is it $1 or $2 extra in your subscription?
I was doing that for the first like 2 years I've been playing this. 3, 4? How long have I been playing this? It was a while.
I believe it was.
The last like 4/5. Someone told me, "Oh yeah, you don't have to. It's not $15. It's $12." I'm like, what? Eh?
It's $15 if you want to have more characters on a server.
Yeah, that's
Why
not
would you need-
necessary.
Why would you don't need that? Okay. We're getting distracted, but I'm okay with it.
Did you get your? Well, yeah, that's that's a part of the game, I think.
No, now I'm looking
I'm
at
having
something else.
Okay. Do you have your list though?
It's I'm almost there.
What are
You
you
started.
looking up? Ow.
Okay.
Who are neighbors?
Christmas of 2019, I believe.
Wasn't it 2021?
Well, the first VOD on YouTube is March 15th, 2020.
Oh, you're still. But okay, that's what you're looking up.
And I made you start to play a Christmas event, so I believe it was the 2019 Christmas event. And you just put
That's
the VOD up.
pretty. It's pretty
3 months
crazy.
later.
5 years? What the hell?
It's 4.5. But what am I doing? I'm bad.
What the fuck am I doing? Why is my guy melee attacking the striking dummy? I don't remember that being a thing.
You can if you want to. I think that's just your auto attack.
I have an auto attack?
Everyone does.
What? This must be new. They must have added it in the last patch.
No, they didn't.
When they added avatars. This is beyond my time.
No, they didn't.
I think I remember the things on the top I put there because they had like insanely long cooldowns that I wanted to be aware of. I'm just gonna have to throw everything down. Learn that way. Oh god. I do remember these animations at least.
That's good.
Oh no. Oh, it's Biggs. Oh my god, sorry, I wasn't even looking. Credited for the funny Yoshi bug in a Sunshine video? Oh, you mean that YouTube person? I thought you were talking about I did not I've not watched those later videos. Anyway, hi Biggs. I gotta expand the Twitch chat so I can see it better. Evan, does this game have a borderless window mode?
Yep. It does.
We gotta figure that one out.
I forgot. So the thing is, I'm going through the patch notes of the Endwalker patches. I just remembered something exists. There is a new side quest, a short little side quest that is a follow-up to Omega. Remember Omega?
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah.
And also there was Alpha, the Chocobo from Chocobo Dungeon.
Yeah. We all remember.
You all remember.
Evan, how do I make it so that the game continues playing sounds when the window is not active? Perhaps the checkbox that says play sounds when window is not active.
That one.
How about that? Wow.
Chris, did you get credited for a funny Yoshi bug in Sunshine?
I think so. I forget the person's name. What was it? I don't know. It was just like they made a they're like making a series where they're like, I'm gonna go through every area in Sunshine and talk about as many things I know about it as possible. And if you have anything you know, then tell me. And then I spent like several hours just writing everything I know about Sunshine in the first video's comments, just in case you didn't know them. Not even really to get credited, just to be like, bring these up if you don't already know them.
That probably makes up a little bit for you falling off the penguin slide.
What?
Fell off the penguin slide in the Pancoic video.
Oh yeah.
In an embarrassing
So
place
funny.
in the
I
race.
didn't even see myself. I went back to like try to find where I fell off.
Okay.
I
I
re-
wrote Hail the Brain.
I really should have, like, when I finished that, I really should have left a message to myself that said, here's the cycle of moves that you do. I'm gonna do that at the end of Dawn Trail. I'm gonna hopefully remember to do that at the end of Dawn
You
Trail.
should have left a message to yourself that says, here's the key. Because you-
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
More plot. More raid. There's also a Tataru side quest, which is just going around the world and talking to characters you might remember. I don't know if that's
Yay.
important at all, but I wrote it on the list.
It's good to have. Okay, I remember F for cure, and then F for cure 2. Sorry, F for cure 2 and F for cure 2. I had it down. I had
So
down.
yeah, yes, I did say that relic weapons, because the relic weapons are also in the patches. They went back to the old way where you have to do a bunch of side nonsense instead of going on like a whole quest that actually has unique content like Stormblood and Shadowbringers. On the plus side, to get the relic weapons in Endwalker, you talk to Godbert. He makes them.
Godbert.
He makes them for you.
He goes, this is for you.
Because the relic weapons, there's this guy named Garrow, and he's not from
Of
The Witcher.
Rivia.
Nope. Not
Of
that.
Rivia.
Nope. That's a different guy. And
To
he
turn
always
the
ends
game
up
down, I
he
think.
always ends up working with some other scientist or blacksmith, and it's like a collab project between this guy who's always in the Relic quest line and some other guy. And this time the other guy is Godbird because he's good at
You love
crafting.
Godbird! I'm gonna turn Evan up. Hopefully I can. He's at 166. Evan, talk again.
Booty.
See, that should be a little more. Maybe he's a little too loud. Calm down. Calm down, man.
But there is the Beast. Well, actually, you know what? They changed it. It's not the Beast Tribe quests anymore. It's just called the Tribe quests because Beast Tribe was a racial slur in game.
Oh, okay.
Not actually. It's not an actual.
Wow.
So in the lore of the game, they were called Beast Tribes because they were like, oh, they're savages. But now that everyone's like, there's world
Everyone's
peace and everyone's
happy.
friends, that they're like, you know what? We should use more progressive language and just call them the tribes.
Everyone's a smiling friend.
They are. There's technically at the end of 6.0, there's technically world peace, I think, because Garlemald's not evil. Everyone's in some kind of
I don't trust
alliance.
them.
Hey, they're not
Hey.
evil right now. That's mean of you to think they are always evil. We are helping them right now.
It's kind of not fair that I have a compressor and then you don't. That makes this kind of difficult.
I don't need a compressor.
So like, you can scream and scare everyone.
But yeah, there's the tribe quests. It's like there's robots. Do you want to do tribe quests for the elephants and the robots and the Loporits, the bunny guys?
That's like low priority, I'd say.
That's
know.
really low priority because also you have to. It's like a daily thing where you have to do it daily. and
Why
you
did
can
they
only
do
So
that?
much.
Is that for the people that put their times on their driver's license?
Yeah.
But
it also
can you do it
actually,
within
like-
30 days?
No.
It's longer than 30 days, so you have to pay 2 subscriptions.
You've never really done the tribe quests in any of these before, to be quite honest. And I do them because they do give like, if you need just like a little bit more experience points, they are actually good for leveling your lower classes, which is what they're useful for. But you've also only played White Mage.
Yes.
You did want to play Sage, but you decided no, I don't want
Nope,
to put in effort.
not
But
necessary.
it's really fun though.
Maybe if it started at level 80,
It's
which
really
it
fun.
didn't.
They always drop it 10 levels before where the expansion starts, so you actually have to.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
But if you can just get it at level 80, you don't know how to use it, and you're doing the new content with everyone, and everyone's getting mad at
Well,
you.
that's what's gonna happen right now. You know, they can't account for that with everything. Let me play as the character. I thought this was like Picard, and I was like, what the fuck? There's an NPC called Picard here. What a reference! Evan loves Star Trek.
I do. You should play Sage. You should unlock Sage, and you can play it too, so you can have multiple jobs that you like.
Sorry, but that's not gonna happen.
I just want you to enjoy your time.
I enjoy my time with White Mage. Well,
You could have
I gotta
even
prefer
more.
the kind of just prefer the reading.
You could have even more love in your heart. Is that so bad?
If I could like skip the dungeons, I would.
But it's fun.
Well, you know, except like it's if I could watch them, right? If I could just like walk through them, the story plays as if I'm on a Disney ride, right?
No, I want to do actual content.
I don't have to worry about like using Clenari indulgence at the right time.
This makes me sad.
I could I could just experience what it's like to feel depression.
I'm bummed out. What's in this patch?
We go Serena Beach, by the way.
Yep.
If I could, like, if dungeons were a little more like Super Mario Sunshine, maybe. If dungeons were a little more like Fall Guys, maybe. Could you imagine?
Fall Guys is in. Didn't you see Fall Guys is in?
I did see the Fall Guys event. I guess it's back or something.
It's back. You could play Fall Guys mini games in this game right now.
Where do I do that while we're waiting?
The gold saucer, but I don't know if one's running right now.
You mean if one's running? What the fuck
I
is
don't-
this?
I've never-
Splatoon 2 Salmon Run?
I've never done them before, but I assume they're
You've
like
never
the-
played Fall Guys before?
I've not played Fall Guys in this game. I usually am only
Oh my
playing during...
God.
I'm not playing Final Fantasy 14 all the time these days anymore. I'm only usually playing at patches or when there's like an event that I really want. Like I subscribed for the Final Fantasy 16 event, and I hang out with Clive. And I got a Clive shirt.
I was gonna do that, and then I was like, no.
Why?
No more spending $12 just to get cosmetics. No more.
What if it was a Christmas cosmetic?
Cosmetic, well, if it's a Christmas, that's different, but like, I meant cosmetics I'm not actually gonna use all that often.
Okay. I wrote that down.
Not using cosmetics he won't use. Not getting cosmetics he won't use. Evan, how do you find out where a coordinate is in the golden? Oh, it just says it on the top. I missed that the first time.
There's another deep dungeon, but you never did deep dungeon, and you said you're not interested in
The hell's a deep dungeon?
the roguelite ones, the dungeons,
The roguelike ones.
the Jenga Tower, and the Palace of the Dead, which is the underground one. There's a third one now, and it's underneath the Crystal Tower in Mordona.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. If we're gonna be honest.
You never did the other two that are in the game. Why would you do the third one? And I'm pretty sure the other two are, like, you have to at least get some progress in the other two as a prerequisite for doing this one. So, no to that one.
But what if one day I change my mind? We gotta put it on the list just in case.
I'm not putting it on the list.
Just in case. All the content. I'm gonna do every single quest to read every line of dialogue they ever wrote.
No, you're not.
What if I play every single game that I ever have wanted to play and will want to play as it comes out, leaving me with only Final Fantasy 14? And then I'll
Yesterday-
finish everything in this.
Yesterday you uploaded the Legend of Zelda upload that was an emotional roller coaster.
What
for
if
me.
it happened? What happened in that one? I already
I've-
uploaded the Dark Knot one, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday, or it was the day before. I think it might have been the day before, actually. It might have been Tuesday. It was the one where you saw. I probably saw my comment where I put a smiley face at one time code and then a frowny face at another time code and then a smiley face. And then I linked an image that was like that graph that was like, "It's so over. We're so back."
Wait, was that recently? Did YouTube not tell me?
I put a comment.
YouTube. It's probably being drowned out by a shit ton of videos.
I think it's on part 5.
I'm not seeing it. Okay. Whatever. We'll worry about that later.
Hang on. I want to find it now. We're not gonna play anything tonight.
We're not playing it.
We're not playing.
The
Final
question is, do I upload it?
Fantasy. Yes, you do. You do. You do. It's important. No, we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna next year we'll do some. It was.
Evan has to go to bed soon anyway.
I have a couple hours. It's on part 5. I can see it.
I can't see it. Hold on. How do I like? No, it says 2 comments, but is that because I made a comment? I I can't see it. Did you get like auto modded or something?
I just hit edited it and reposted it. Is it because I put a link in it?
Maybe. I only see Wurs post. Wurs
Let me-
comment.
Let
Am I
me
on the
remove
right
link.
video?
Let me remove the link. Yes, I see words comment. I'm gonna remove the link.
Now we know. YouTube will tell you posted a comment. And then like, oh no, actually that's not allowed.
Okay, refresh the page.
I still don't see it.
What if I posted as a new comment?
But yeah, delete that comment and then post it.
I deleted the old comment and I posted a new comment.
I see 3 comments now, but I don't see the comment.
Okay, just wait for it. I'm also gonna keep writing my list.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that. That's the main quest. That's the raid. That's Tataru's little quest. That's Hildebrand. That's Relic Weapon. That's Crafter Relics. That's Blue Mage. We don't do Blue Mage. Let's do the quest. That's that. I think I've got everything. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I'm good. So, here's what we've got to do. It's actually not very long. Did the comment appear yet?
Let me see. I see it now.
Okay, I have all these comments.
It's, I just flip-flop on topics for 13 minutes.
So this is the one where you're like, I'm getting demon souls, and I'm like,
Oh, okay, but I'm not
I'm not
playing
gonna
it.
play it. Oh, but I might play it.
But it's not it is.
It's not a priority. Also, every time there's a sad
That's
face,
funny.
imagine it. Every time there's a sad face, imagine like a SpongeBob
The womp.
womp. And every time there's a happy face, do beep, beep. You know that one?
I don't think
the,
so.
The little MIDI.
I'm trying to see if I have the womp sound in here. I definitely do. I just don't know what it would be called in Discord. The server doesn't have it. Okay, well then I have no idea where it could be. I don't even know why I'm still looking. What are you doing?
I found the sound effect that I wanted.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm sure you've heard this sound effect somewhere.
Oh, the sad one?
No, you've heard Boo Womp. I know that. Everyone's heard Boo Womp.
Womp.
It came free with your Xbox. Okay. I'm gonna mute you for a second, actually.
I love streaming. No direction whatsoever. How is the stream by that? Because it says encoding overload. It said encoding overload this whole time, and then I go to like the Twitch dashboard, and the bitrate is just all red. Is that real? Do I have to like refigure out my stream settings because I haven't done it in so long? I mean, I streamed Exoprimal. That one seemed fine, right?
Okay, I've gotten a clean version of the sound effect.
Yeah.
Save it.
You gonna play it on your phone?
No, I'm gonna give you an MP3 file.
Oh, okay.
It's the Windows 3.1 startup sound.
I'm pretty sure I have like YouTube Poop music videos of this sound.
This is a lot of work just for nothing.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny. Okay, here's an MP3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So every time there's a smiley face, imagine that one. And then every time there's a frowny face, imagine Boo Womp.
Womp.
And then you were like, there's only a month and I can't do it. And then I did say, I think you could finish Demon Souls.
Well, no, I want to finish everything.
You could finish Demon Souls, though.
Gotta do Erd Tree.
You could, but before Erd Tree comes out, you could at least play one of them, and then you'd be happy, maybe?
Well, then get invested and potentially get spoiled. When people say, oh my god, Erd Tree has Melania too! And then like, there's a chance I'll know what that is.
You won't know what that is.
That's always
not...
the dangerous thing about
there is no
getting
Melania.
into things.
How does Demon Souls spoil Melania 2?
The only Dark Souls thing I know. Isn't there Melania and then there's like Millennia and they're different characters?
Oh, there's like
but they're both
Michaela.
women.
So that's actually a good thing. It's a little harder to spoil Elden Ring because there's Godric and Godfrey and Millennia and there's like 5. There's all the same damn name but slightly different. It's all the NPCs in that game pretty much. Okay, so here's the list. We have, what do you want to do? We have the MSQ, we have the Raid, we have the Alliance Raid, we have Hildebrand, we have Variant Dungeons, we have the Gaius Quest you never did. I did also put down Eureka and Bozja. And there's a little Tartaru quest, and there's the Omega quest that adds like a little thing about Omega.
I think like whatever the main 3 in whatever order: Hildebrand, Omega, probably Gaius, and the other ones after that. That's what I'm thinking. Potentially.
Okay. So do you want to do the MSQ, the Raid, or the 24-man Raid? Because they're all pretty good stories.
I don't know. What do you think would be the best order?
I guess the MSQ.
The MSQ? Alright, where am I going? Get the wheel turning on that.
Top left button of your screen.
Wow. Forgot they had this shit.
There's a whole main scenario quest button just for you.
That's awesome. What are all these quests, by the way, now that I think about it?
Some of these are just like, oh, Realm Reborn, please deliver the bottle of
Are you gonna say
potion.
wine? Oh my god, look at this bird! It's so cool!
Please deliver this potion to the guy over there, and you get 500 XP and 10 gil because it's an ARR quest. And some of them is like ARR stuff that's like there's a guy in here, and these guys give you like extra dungeons and stuff.
I'm
that
gonna
you've
be
never
honest.
done before.
I'm a little confused. I thought that Endwalker ended with us leaving this place forever. Why am I going back?
Tataru said she was gonna keep the property, and she.
Okay,
here
well,
she
who
is.
wouldn't want land? Am I right? Yay, a treasure! Yeah, fix your posture, everyone. Oh god, my hair looks vile, but we just kind of went live anyway.
It took us an hour, but we're ready to play a little bit of the game.
I get stuck in A Link to the Past so much that I'm putting timestamps for when I'm just aimlessly looking around for the solution for things. And I might do that for like stuff like this too, where it's just like an hour of nothing. Okay, this is the main story quest. It'll be good if I ever need to come back to be like, oh, what did I say at this part of the story?
These days without everyone around.
The game is also much quieter, but that was kind of my fault. The battle music is so loud.
For your return, you understand?
Tataru, can you hold on for a second? Ah, shit.
I have
Alright, everyone be quiet.
and I know that each and every one of you is doing well.
There's
and
also
keeping
going to
busy
be a
with your
new feature
endeavors.
introduced soon that I think you're gonna really like.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free
It's
time
introduced
and
in
the
this part of the
question
MSQ.
how to make the most of it.
Isn't it, double dying or something? Did they do that yet?
What?
Double dying?
That's in Dawn Trail.
Look how terrible this
What
posture
about
is.
you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Yeah, we have a whole list now. Plans for the immediate future. A grand new adventure! It's at the beach!
Oh, I also should say, if you did the Gaius storyline before Endwalker came out,
Traveling to the
they
edge of
mentioned
existence
Gaius like
for
once or
fun
twice,
wasn't enough.
and he's doing something
Well,
during
if that's
Endwalker.
the
He's like
case,
helping
I might
repair.
have a suggestion for you.
Well, actually, that's a spoiler for the quest line, so I wouldn't want to say that.
Just write it in your notes.
You fought bravely and
But
selflessly,
they mention him
helping those in need
during
and
Endwalker,
saving
and they
our
don't
star from
because guess what? You didn't do his
unimaginable
quest
threats.
for you.
I was kind of wondering what he was
For your
doing.
deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
This C is psyching me out. It's like an in-between, between a capital and a lowercase. Is that just me? Get the tape measure out, right?
Also, in that comment I posted on your YouTube video, the first one was actually, I was like, integer spotted, because you were like, why is the cap 255 for rupees?
Oh, with so many
Because it's an
exciting choices
8-bit
to choose
integer.
from,
That's
it's
the
hard to
maximum
narrow
number
it
you can
down.
go in that data type.
It's like an 8-bit game. Almost.
Yes.
Wasn't I like, is that some kind of thing? I don't know.
But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Kinda, that's the thing.
Beach.
Thavner. That's where you should go.
Thavner. I don't remember that.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of
That's
Razat
where
Khan the
all
last
the-
time you were there.
That's Razat Han.
I know where that is.
It's in Thavner.
And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you.
Is Vritra the dragon?
The dragon who runs the town, yes.
I remember that guy. That guy's
Bounty
cool.
itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration.
I don't know what the
So if
bounty
you
is.
were mind to sail that sea, now's
It's
your
the ocean.
I love oceans.
Think of all the new experiences
Hang
you
on,
could
I actually gotta be right back real quick.
What does Evan have to do at 12:16 a.m., I wonder?
Look at Emmett Zelk.
Have you been to the ruins
Remember
beneath
him?
the waters of the bounty?
I mentioned that. It would be so. I'd say this. No, I couldn't have because Dawn Trail was not announced when I was streaming or anything. I think it would be so funny if everything Emmett Selk said they didn't do. They just did not have you visit to any of those places at all.
As the bearer
Would have been
of
so
Christus
funny.
Christus, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
I'll turn the volume back up. I was at 17 before or something. I forgot that like voices should be at parity with mine.
Oh,
And
I know
the battle
that
music is
one.
just gonna be loud.
That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Don't need them.
Shouldn't take much longer now though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Evan, I need to ask a question. Evan, come back. We're having a moment. Thought this was just a closet in the middle of the room.
Stitching
Just
here
sitting and
stitching
staring.
there. Knot the threads with love and care. Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
Is this my clothes? How am I gonna wear this?
I run with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
I was gonna ask Evan if she was gonna become the painter class, but now that I think about her entire character arc, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, like maybe the key art is a Lalafell that looks like her or something.
Make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures.
All of my
Kids are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
pockets for all of my chocobo shaped topiaries. Hamburger.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Oh man, can you imagine how bad that is for your neck? If I did that, I think I would literally die. I think I would cause permanent damage to my neck. It's very important that I don't doze off at my desk anymore. What the hell is this? I think maybe we're dreaming of an evil place that looks like ass. I think that's just like a perspective, something else. There's evil afoot. Is that a halo? I love when people talk like that in this game. I am
Hellworld.
returned.
I'm returned right now.
Evan, should I recognize this place or this voice at all? Hey, I know this logo from promotional material.
Title drop for patch 6.1. That's the patch.
Evan, did you see they edited the website today?
What do you mean?
I don't know, my one friend said, look, they edited the website. And I just didn't read any of it.
I don't know what you mean.
They edited the website.
You're awake.
Okay.
Maybe I can get the link. I forgot, I can click out of the window without the volume causing problems.
I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
Gotta go to Final Fantasy Jelking Chamber. Evan, what does jelking mean?
That's something about the penis, I think.
Well, these are images, futures, rewritten, ultimate, the Arcadion, and new field operations. I'm not copying all the images though.
All right. Do you want
It's
me to
not
read
happening.
Do you want me to read the definition of jelking?
Yeah, why not? We already mentioned it.
Okay. Jelking is an exercise intended to increase the length and girth of the penis by pulling and massaging it to create micro tears which supposedly thicken and expand as they heal.
Okay, that's like the penis equivalent of like shooting yourself in the leg so that you become bulletproof. Did I understand that correctly?
That's what jelking is.
Okay, do you think that makes sense in the context of Final Fantasy 14?
No.
Like as a room where you talk about Final Fantasy 14?
Nope.
Okay, let's think on it a little more. Maybe it'll make sense as time goes on.
Seem awfully
I don't
cheerful.
know.
Pleasant dream?
Pleasant dream? I don't know.
Look forward to the next chapter of your grand saga. Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel.
Yep,
and so I shall. If your
Undertale. Undertale. It's Undertale.
It's the Undertale song.
In fact, listen. That's the Undertale song right there.
Dun, yeah.
You're supposed to go dun 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 dun.
Har 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 har. You ever think about how we're gonna get new quests accepted jingles? Oh man,
Those are always fun, aren't they?
exciting. But Shadowbringers is the one I didn't like. I think
That's the best one.
I was like, it's
ever.
too loud.
It's the one where the guitar goes da 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 da. And I'm
Like a
yeah.
rhinestone cowboy. Da, 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 da.
Like a rhinestone cowboy. Da, da. Do you know that? Do you
Of
know
course,
that?
I was
The
there
YouTube
in the
video?
Michael Panetta mines.
Oh yeah, that was a Panutz.
Do you think I have a sound command for that? Can you spell rhinestone?
RHINE, I believe.